Okay. Okay, welcome, welcome. It's March. March is here. Last week we didn't meet because of our Rising Leaders cruise to the Bahamas and Key West. I know several of you are there, living the good life, living the plexus life, right? Oh, good stuff. So yeah, we're back together and happy to see everyone here tonight. Tina, welcome. That's a new face I don't recognize. So anyways,
Janet Erickson's sister.
who Erickson?
Janet.
Janet, Tina,
Yeah.
you're Janet's sister. Welcome. Is this your first time hopping on? Looks like, okay, yes, I love it. I'm going to ask you to unmute. If you feel comfortable, we just want to welcome you since it's your first time and maybe tell us just a tiny bit of who you are since this is our community connection. If you're comfortable, if not, then that's totally okay too.
Yeah, my name is Tina Lara. I'm Janet Erickson's older sister, and she introduced me to Plexus.
Love that. Were you on the cruise?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
that was her friend Angela.
Okay, because I remember seeing she had brought someone with her, but I don't know that I ever met them or like really saw,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay, well, I'm glad it wasn't because I'd have felt bad if I totally missed you there. But
Next time.
yes, for
I
sure.
hope.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love that. And so Tina, where do you live?
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh, nice. And so you're just getting started with Plexus?
I've actually been done Plexus since I don't remember, October, November, I believe.
Okay. Been a minute. Nice.
Mhm.
Wow, we're so excited to have you here. Hoping to get to know you better.
Thank you.
So, welcome, welcome. All right, awesome. Well, since it's a new month, let's start with promos and incentives. So what are they? And I'm just going to tell you right now, you guys, like this is community connection. And like, I want you to be unmuted if at all possible. And this to be like a group conversation. Okay. So I don't want to be talking at you for 30 minutes by any means. And I know that that's not near as valuable as if you like add your own input and value as well. So let's discuss March. What are you guys excited about? Have you seen the promos and incentives? Yes. What are you excited about? Which ones do you like? Let's go with customers first. We have what's that about?
So for the customers, that's free shipping for new VIP customers for 100 fee. Yes. And is that through like halfway through the month or is it for the whole month? It's halfway through the month.
Through the 14th.
Through the 14th. Carol, what do you know?
I haven't had any calls yet. I have a call on Thursday.
Carol always has
Nothing.
an inside scoop. So if the promo ends on the 14th, we can bank on something else happening on the 15th, right? Yeah. And Carol's usually the one to know. What's that?
It's a pretty safe bet that they're going to have something else for the second half of the month for sure, I would guess. But
well, usually they tip off the diamonds, Whitney. You've been on the diamond page lately?
well, they're not speaking as far as I know. So and I wouldn't tell you even if I did, because I'm good at secrets. So there you go. But for now, we want to be focused on free shipping through March 14th. And you guys know whatever the sale is, it's always the best sale ever, right? You feel confident in that? Like people that aren't familiar with, like really even paid attention to, and they're not really going to, like you can be offering free resets like for the past 6 months or whatever. And if it's not someone's time, they're not really paying attention to what the sale is anyway. And so if they hear, oh, if you order by the 14th, you get free shipping even, like they're just, to them, that sounds great. You know what I mean? And it's our energy that we present it with. Would you agree? That makes it the best sale ever. Whatever
Absolutely.
the sale is the best one.
I'm
So,
assuming membership is $9.95. I haven't looked.
yeah, that's not, I don't know, because it's not on the promos
I
thing.
don't know, I know it's not a thing, but yeah,
There's no discount on membership right now.
it's $19.95.
I said there's no discount, so I assume it's $9.95 or whatever.
Okay, well, I mean, usually it's $19.95, so $9.95 is the discount, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not $1 or anything. I've
Right.
never, almost always the first years, hasn't been, it's been $9.95 since forever, unless it's
Forever.
$1. Yeah.
I think we'd know if it was 1995 at least. That's
Yeah.
probably gonna assume is the same. Okay, so there's no code necessary for the free shipping. Any order over 100 PV is that'll automatically be applied, right? Okay, what else? How about promos for us? Any goodies that you're excited about?
I'm gonna make you all jealous. I'm going for a Dyson vacuum cleaner. Don't get mad at me.
Different promos. That's nice.
All the same, we just couldn't get the mask in Canada, so they had to find something comparable. So we get a Dyson, and I'm like, I could use a Dyson vacuum cleaner.
Those things are the bomb.
Mm.
So
I-
Stacy Orr is interested in that mask. I heard you
I
say
want
that.
that mask bad.
What is that? Because it looks like something from a Freddy Krueger movie.
I know it's frightening, but
That's
it's
the
so
coolest.
good for you. I mean, it's all the research on red light therapy, like red light saunas. It's so good for you, rejuvenates your skin.
Like anti-aging must be.
Yep. Mhm.
Mhm.
It's seriously crazy, amazing. And Monty and I sat through a whole presentation about red lights when we were in Hawaii. And they totally sold us on this little handheld red light machine for your face. And we paid way too much for that. But now you can get a mask that's even better for free. So, and that's not it. You can also get, you can earn an iPad, an Apple Watch, or the red light mask in the US, which I love that they're giving us options now. Cause like, if you've been around for a minute, you probably already have an iPad, you probably already have an Apple Watch, but maybe you haven't been around long enough or earned one yet. So maybe that would excite you. So I love that they're giving us additional options for the red light mask. And yeah, the research on those, like if you guys start like Googling the benefits of red light therapy, you're going to be like, I gotta have that right now. So, anyways, that's for US. In Canada, also iPad, Apple Watch, or the Dyson V8 vacuum. And I've had one of those, the little Dyson stick vacs before that I absolutely love. So I know that's a great prize. And then Mexico earn an iPad. Okay. So
And were you gonna follow up a little bit on more on that? So
yeah,
you
how,
can earn
like how
two.
to earn it?
Yeah, but I was gonna say you can earn two.
Okay.
You follow.
So then you can get two different prizes, I'm assuming, if you can
Mhm.
double it twice.
Mhm.
Sweet. So maybe get a red light mask and an iPad or whatever you want. So the way that you earn that, you guys all savvy with that, or is this all news? New news? Anyone?
Just go
Yeah.
over it.
Know what you do? Okay. Well, there's two different options. You can sponsor 6 level 1 VIPs, or you can sponsor 3 and develop 1 level 1 silver. So you can do it either way. All right. And if you're going to earn it twice, then maybe you sponsor 12 level 1s yourself, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier, right? To develop a couple of silvers and sponsor 6. So there we go. Featured perk products. Who knows what it is? It's different in US and Canada.
It's my
Is it
favorite.
Sleep.
Is sleep your favorite?
It's one of my favorites because I did a deep dive into it and I was just like, holy smokes, this is good for you. It's not just about sleep, it's about your nervous system and your gut and inflammation. Like it has so many health benefits.
Love
Mood
that.
benefits too.
What's that, hun?
Mood benefits too.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
ashwagandha
Yeah.
and stress. And,
yeah. Huge mood benefits. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Good. Feel like it's a little treat before you go to bed.
Yep.
Right?
yes.
Treat yourself. Okay, so sleep in the US, Metaburn in Canada and Australia. So, which I was just telling Monty, by the way, Tamara, that you are a Metaburn user and lover. And I was like, do you realize how much weight she's lost? Like, did you see her before? Sorry, I hope that's not like rude, but I was like,
No.
literally jaw dropping. Every time I see you, you're like leaner and so fit, and your skin looks better. And you just like, you have this glow about you. And I'm like, it just gets better and better. Like crazy. Because we were
Thank you.
Metaburn today, and I was like, oh yeah, Tamara takes Metaburn every day and she loves it. So
Yeah. Before my workouts, I love it because this summer I did a test with it, and I did the same workout for like 3 weeks with Metaburn about a half an hour before my workout. And then I did the same exact workout in the same exact conditions, same exact mileage, same exact effort, all of the things for 3 weeks without it. And I burned more calories on the days that I did the Metaburn doing the exact same thing. So
that's awesome. I love that.
yeah.
I totally believe it because I feel like my heart's beating faster. I sweat more. You know what I mean? Like I feel a difference too when I take
Yeah.
go to the gym and work out.
Yeah. Like I feel like my stamina, my endurance is better.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay.
Stacy does it too.
I do too.
Religiously loves it for the same,
Dave.
like
Love,
loves
love,
it.
love. Yeah, that's my favorite product.
Good to hear.
And
I love-
also it's great for your thyroid, which keeps my thyroid in check.
Mhm.
that's a good one because I know a lot of times in my family also, like my mom and my sister already have like thyroid issues. And I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'll keep my thyroid in tip top shape. Thank you very much. So
Yeah.
that's an extra bonus for sure. Okay, love that. So sleep is our perk product US, which basically just means like you get, if you use your perk credits, you get it for discounted perks right now. Okay. And then we've also got still continuing the fast start refresh, like those extra incentives, extra earning potential. Does anyone have questions about that or?
I do. Does that mean, did we decide, is it new each month? Or like if you quote unquote fast started silver, then are you working towards senior silver this month?
Correct. That's what you're doing. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so you get so when you sign 3 in a month, in the contest, then you get $100 bonus, your silver bonus.
Right.
Then when you grow by 50 points,
Okay.
50 points,
So it's cumulative.
then you get your senior silver bonus. Yes.
Okay.
So essentially, like adding 3 gets you 100, and adding 9 gets you 150. But you don't have to do that all in 1 month. You have to add 3 in a month, but not, the 9.
Okay.
Yeah. You would retain those 3 and add 6 more, and then you get your 150. Make sense?
And the red light mask. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I
That's
on the map. I can't wait to see you get that. That's going to be fun.
This is a really good month to go for it because, yes, you'll get your fast start refresh bonuses plus your red light mask.
Right.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, I'm loving where this conversation is going because of what's coming. Okay, just in some little what I wanted to discuss a little bit later, but I love how like just the natural flow of this, like the community connection, which is what we discussed before. If you weren't on the call 2 weeks ago, I know like Megan and Carol and some of the other leaders have been consistently like, how can we make these the most valuable for those that are investing their time and showing up, which, can be really tricky when we've got people who are new to sharing Plexus or maybe even brand new to the products. And this is their first Zoom ever, all the way to like, successful jewels with large businesses. And there's kind of like you know, different levels of experience and different needs for each individual that hops on here. So how can we like add the most value? And so what we did come to the conclusion of is, you know, the intention of this call, we're keeping it to 30 minutes now, which I absolutely love and think is important. And it's going to be really about building community connection, helping you find value and build your belief in, like, you know, the relationships that are here, the support that's here, the different stories that we have here, like, you know, different testimonies that we can have in our pocket. Oh, my friend Michelle, she struggled with that too. Let me tell you what she experienced. You know, there's so much value in that, and just like knowing each other, having that friendship support and experience of like how this helps different people in different ways. And then also like business ideas that we share together and stuff like that. So kind of what we decided was this is where we'll really like highlight getting to know the individuals and different stories, products, and then like really kind of Q&A based. I feel like let's let the conversation build itself based on like who's here and what do you want to know? Like what's working well for everyone right now? And is there anything that you're struggling with or you have questions about? And just kind of let the conversation guide itself. That's kind of what we concluded. And then we'll have a separate 30-minute meeting, not on the same night. You East Coasters were like, that's too much, gets too late. So we can totally respect that. But for those of you that were on the cruise this past week, they really, I think for me, what I took away from it is, you know, anyone that's really wanting to build a business and we're wanting to create a space for that, where there is, you know, step-by-step how to, and then like support with that for those people that want to like get that additional support and benefits, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's already the perfect system in place and it's really corporate run. And I think a lot of times like we've felt like, no, like we can do our own thing, but what was presented on that cruise is just so simple and streamlined, and it's so effective that we kind of, you know, came away, some of the leaders and I like, okay, that's exactly what we need to be sharing for those people that really want to build a business and feel like, tell me step by step what to do. Then we can create that perfect little space for that and keep it kind of short and sweet, once a week, 30 minutes there as well. We haven't nailed down a night for that yet, and a time frame, but if this time, here's what I'm thinking, if this is a good time for those of you that are investing and showing up here, would you be interested in keeping like the same time frame? And is there a certain day of the week that wouldn't work for you? Then maybe we can have you guys that are showing up, like you get first call, first dibs on when we want to do these, if that's something that you're interested in. And maybe you're like, I don't really need that right now or want that. I'm just here for the community and all that. That's totally fine too. But if we were to do that and you wanted to participate, will you put in the chat if there's, and like, obviously we're not going to do Friday night, but or Saturday, but is there,
can we just ask, is there, and this won't work for, I just want to feel out. Are people available during the day, or do most people have a job during the day that they're okay? I just thought I would check, because I'm like, what if we're shooting ourselves in the foot?
I would
Sorry.
be all over the daytime one. That would be my preference, but I get that a lot of people do.
Yeah, I just thought I would ask.
So, okay. And so does anyone have, I guess.
So my question is like, you are looking to start like a business builder how-to step-by-step kind of thing. Okay, and so is it a 6-part series? Is it a ongoing thing? Like what are we, so that we can plug the right people into it? Like what are,
Yeah, so I can't remember if we discussed this on the call or not, but we were thinking like, and we've had success in the past doing something similar where it was like a repetitive series where there's 4 pieces, and then like every first week of the month there's going to be a focus on like having a contact list. I'm just throwing things out there. The second week would be about like cultivating or curating a message that you feel excited and confident in using, and then like reach outs and posting on social media or whatever, but like it would be kind of repetitive,
Okay.
but something that you want to keep repeating over and over, because obviously you get trained on one of those areas one time and you're still not going to be a master of it. And what I always remember something actually that my dad was a kung fu instructor. I don't know that a lot of you know that, but I did like martial arts growing up, and my dad, he had a kung fu class, and he would always say like, you practice the skills and it might feel repetitive, but if you're not the one, and I'm totally butchering how he said it because he had a cool way to say it, but like you're either repetitive until it's mastered, and then you find yourself being the teacher to others. You know what I mean? So there, at no point should you ever feel like this is below me, because if you're there, then you're teaching that to a team. You have a large growing team that's doing those things, and you're repetitively teaching them. You know what I mean? So it's like a natural progression where even at my level as like a diamond gold brand ambassador, like I still need to be doing those basic things. Like that's where I have the most growth and continued success, is when I'm doing the very basic things that a brand new brand ambassador does. And so it's so helpful to have a place where we're all doing these things together. The cool thing is, this reaches everyone that wants to grow a business, whether they are just starting this week or whether they are at the top of the company already. Like it's all the same. And this training that we want to be focusing on, it's basically like the top leaders in the company came together and they shared like their systems with each other and like narrowed it down to like one simple, there's even like great message ideas and suggestions and stuff like that. And they're utilizing the corporate trainings, because corporate is doing a really great opportunity call once a week and a product call once a week. And so I will share what really spoke to me is how simple this system is that they're doing, how like it's just repeat, so simple. You know, anyone who orders Plexus, you put them in 2 categories. They're either what and how did she describe it? She was like, they either go into this box or this box. I'm probably saying it wrong, but
right, it's like the product user and then the just the product user for now, and then the person that wants to share right now.
Well, she
right.
said it even as a +1, like, so this, even if they're just product users, they go in the +1 box. So you're like, there's really, successful messages about getting them to add an accountability partner. And then if they're open to like more than that, then you put them in the other box, which is you're teaching them how to use this message for other people or like consistently themselves. And so it was just like this, I love the simplicity of it. And I know Amber Miller, the one who presented it on the cruise ship, she said she had gone a whole year. And this girl, like, she is a systems girl. She's been consistently like very top ranked, but she had gone a whole year like feeling frustrated and not really developing anyone herself at gold or higher. And so she started using this system that she helped develop. And that next year she had over 10 level 1s go rank gold or higher. Do you know what that does to your income, you guys? Even if you're starting from scratch.
Mhm.
Like if you rank 10 level 1 golds, what does that put you at, Megan? Isn't that emerald? I think it's maybe even higher than that. I don't know.
1,000 points. That's at least 1,000 points. So it's close to emerald.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
powerful.
just 10 golds. Like that's not any others. So-
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's if you had nothing in addition to that, or gold or higher.
I
So-
think most people would like 1,000 points. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Title or no title, 1,000 points is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a really healthy paycheck right there, right? And so when she said that, I was like, wait, what? And like this was so simple, the way she just described it and laid it out. And I was like, okay, that's what we want to do then, right? So what if that's what we teach on these 30-minute like business builder Zooms, and we can come up with a really creative, fun name or whatever, but
I
that
think
was
we got most of the
I thought
information
so.
from Amber, didn't? I mean, she shared all their slides and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we would not be offended if you reached out to her directly and just got any other tidbits.
Because the Stacy Orr shared this. I just tried to send that to our group chat.
I saw you something pop in and then you unsent it, but
Yeah, because it didn't come in right. But
So weird.
Stacy, have you watched it yet?
no.
You're the one that sent it, right?
I thought you sent it.
Amy. It was Amy. Oh my
Amy
God.
did.
Amy. Sorry, I'm not giving
And
credit.
this
where
is
credit-
Amber's thing? This is Amber's?
Yeah. Amy, have you watched it
Oh.
yet or no? A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it on the way to work tomorrow because I was like, oh my God, we have it all right here. I think. Mhm.
Yeah, and I took every single screenshot, like, or took a picture of every single slide that she had. And there wasn't a lot. That's the great thing. Really simple.
Oh, you know what it is? It's somebody recorded her talk.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes,
So
it was shared on Jewels of Excellence. They shared on Jewels of Excellence.
okay. So I can share this somewhere. I can send it to anyone that didn't get to hear it or that just wants to re-listen. Okay.
You
Sweet.
know, and here's just a thought. I think this may be simple enough. Maybe you guys that were on the ship and heard it can. It might be possible we could break it into a 2-part series and then just like every other week. You know what I mean? Because it's really that simple. I can't imagine us needing like a whole 4 sessions of 30 minutes to go over what she shared. And we can literally do it in real time. Like, hey, here's the message she suggests. Like, we'll already have our list and let's go. But here's the thing though. Like, no matter how good the training is, we tend to overthink and overcomplicate everything as women, right? Anyone? Yes. Okay. So I am telling you, 10 years in, very large team. I have learned by failing forward over and over and over again. And I'll tell you consistently, the main reason people don't have the success they want here is fear, self-doubt, overthinking. And does that speak to anyone right here? So guess what? We're done with that BS. And we're going to keep it so simple and so streamlined that it's like, here's the message. You got your list of 100 people. Let's take 15 minutes and everyone do it together. You know what and when you do that, here's what you're going to find is like that's action cures fear. It really does. Action cures fear. And when we make it that simple and we do it together, you're going to find that like the fear dissipates, the self-doubt goes away, and you realize there's no difference between me, my potential, and that diamond over there. It's just a matter of you push the fear aside enough to get into action to eliminate the self-doubt and realize that you're sitting on a gold mine, right? And so, like, step 1, here's the thing, is who here has a list of contacts with 100 names or more on it right now? Tomorrow.
I'm gonna do, but I gotta rebuild it, but
Megan does. Okay, I'm impressed because who here has ever made a list of 100? There's probably people that have never even done that. This is going to be our first step. Those of you that want to be on this business building Zoom, is sit down and write down a list of 100 contacts. This is what this does to your mind, is like it helps you see, like, you know, further out perspective of the potential of the business that you're sitting on. Because if you've got 100 names there, how many people could benefit from improved health and improved finances? 99.9% of that list. And they may or may not be ready. Not, of course, not all of them are going to be ready now, but we reach out and we offer and we plant seeds, and some people will be ready, and there we go. And you'll find, so I was just chatting with Megan and Carol and Jen, and we've done, I think 2 times in the past that I can remember, we've done 100 reach out challenge. And we did it in 30 days. Like, that was the challenge, to reach out to 100 people in 30 days and offer them hope, health, and happiness, basically, with improve their health, their finances, whatever they could benefit from. And here's what happens to every single time we do that, and people that actually like run with it, most of them don't even actually hit 100 names, but they're so busy signing people up and like continuing conversations by the end of the month that even if they didn't reach the goal of starting 100 new conversations, they've added like 6 new people to their team. So that's a win, right? So that's what I was thinking. Like, why don't we, like, let's do that 100 reach out challenge for anyone that wants to, like, totally optional. But I mean, red light mask and a Dyson vacuum or whatever, like, that would be fun as an added incentive to, you know, just trying to reach our goal of 100 reach outs. So if you're interested in that, I do want to know, like, should we just like throw out a night, like Thursday nights, or
we can roll it into this call so that we're not doing like
another night.
Right?
That's actually not a really bad idea. Just do it half an hour after this call.
I thought you guys shot that down. That's what we suggested, and you guys were like, nope.
Don't want to do, well,
No.
you're right. I don't want to do,
I don't want this to be longer.
Yeah.
But if it's being longer or taking up another night, I would go with a lot longer.
Okay.
Or just less talky. And we just, you know, like, part of the conversation. I mean, part of the thing is doing our reach outs.
Because maybe we could even keep it to a 45-minute call and then just do 15 minutes of like first week of the month promos and incentives, and then like a testimony person highlight, product highlight some weeks, or we don't even have to do that.
Well, this call's really supposed to be half an hour. This is a discussion that we should probably be having, Megan, you and I, and you know what I mean, whoever.
Oh, we're already over.
Yeah, we're already over. That's what I'm saying. We could have been done in half an hour, but now we're discussing, what should we do? Should we do this? And that could be a discussion that we can have.
You're right. That's my bad. I wasn't watching the clock. So
yeah. There's one thing I do want to point out. I hope people saw this. Anybody gold or above, did you see there's another virtual gold school that I read everybody gold or above can register for right now, and it's virtual. It's on the 22nd. I just registered. I'm going to be traveling, so I hope it works for me, but I registered and I thought I'm going when they throw a free gold school. Honestly, I believe gold school was probably one of the best trainings that I think Plexus puts out. I honestly, it was, I've been to several other ones, and I still think Gold School was one of the very best trainings that they do. So I think anybody can use a good refresher every now and then, and it gets back to basics, and a lot of it may be wrapped into what we're talking about, Whitney. I mean, we might touch on little parts of it, you know what I mean, at some point.
Yeah.
No, can you share that link? Where is that?
It was an email. Everybody, you had to receive it because there was a link. I can tell you what the email title was.
Yeah, then we can.
You had to register, like you had to register through the link.
Mhm.
Let me just give me
I'm
one.
glad you brought that up because I was thinking that.
I just because I thought of it and I wrote it down a note to myself to remind it. It just said you did it and then your name. You're invited to Goal School on March 22nd. So that
Okay.
was the title.
Oh, there it is. Look at
Yeah.
that. February
Yeah.
24th.
Yeah. So I mean, it's free. It's at home. No one needs to travel. And it says that you'll learn how you can qualify for a gold cup and our invitation to our gold party at convention.
Oh, fun.
I didn't read the how to qualify, but
Fabulous. Okay.
register. I mean, you'll get a lovely printout book and all that good stuff.
I'm glad you brought that up. That was such a good training. Okay, love it. All right. Well, sorry for going over, guys. I wasn't watching the clock. I guess I
We're
need.
good. We're good.
Well, yeah. Take turns and switch it up.
So
All
we're
right.
gonna make our list of 100. That's our call to action. If you don't have a list of 100, get her done.
Get on that. Step
All right.
1. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Good
Be
night.
safe here. Bye-bye.